According to Khamzat Chimaev, Alex Pereira is a good matchup for him at light heavyweight. But guys, before we get into what Khamzat Chimaev had to say, I want to make something very clear. Some of you dick riders are going to chat shit in the comments as usual, but I don't give a fuck. Khamzat Chimaev needs to focus on his division and defending his belt. This is the same guy who fights about once a year. So, you know, I don't really care to see him versus Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira has, in my opinion, achieved, well, no, not even my opinion. It's a fact. He has achieved way more than Khamzat Chimaev in the UFC in the shorter space of time. So, Khamzat, leave Alex Pereira alone and let that man continue to focus on greatness. You focus on defending your belt at least once. And then, you know what? I don't mind having the conversation about him moving up or whatever. But respectfully, I don't think Khamzat deserves to even try and become a double champion. I think he needs to focus on his division. And yeah, he's got a lot of work to do. This is a guy who fights once every so often. So chill, bro. Focus on what you need to do, and then we can talk about the big money fights or the big selling fights. Yeah. But let's get this post up here. So here we have it. Let's get it up. So yeah, let's see.
Спросить меня, мне, конечно, хочется за второй пояс подраться. Для меня, никому не секрет, тот парень, который сейчас 93, если в стойке с ним не заигрываться, для меня очень удобный соперник. Да, все говорят, он слишком мощный парень, но где-то в мощи я нигде не уступал никому. Поэтому, я думаю, он тоже 84 выступал и перешел в 93. Хотелось бы 93 подраться, а так там Насруддина дадут, или Деридера дадут, или Эрнандеса. Мне особой такой разницы нет, чтобы самое главное заплатили хорошо.
Неужели вот действительно у тебя вот нет вот этого, знаешь, чувства, что вот это может быть опасно или что-то? Или как ты эту психологию выработал, что у тебя такое легкое отношение к этому?
У меня всегда была психология такая, когда ты считаешь себя лучшим, тебе не должно быть разницы, с кем драться.
Guys, the only thing I agree with him that he said in that is that yes, when you're the best in the world, when you believe you're the best, it shouldn't matter who you're going to fight. And I agree. I definitely agree with him, and there's no doubt he believes he is the best. But, bruv, you need to back that up. You need to prove that. Like, we need to see you, like, respectfully, every other, even Alex, yeah, when he fought in the middleweight division, he got a few wins and he got the title shot. Obviously, I think he got fast tracked because of his history with Israel Adesanya. But at the same time, after he fought Izzy twice, he moved up, and then he had to climb, fought, and he's defended his belt a few times, lost it and got it back. So Chimaev, we need to see more from you. I'm sorry, bro. I don't give a shit what any Khamzat Chimaev dick rider wants to say in the comments. And yeah, you see some of you Dagestani fans, and I've got nothing against Dagestani fighters. I just like to say the truth. Look out for one of my next videos dropping, yeah? Because I know a lot of you could be dick riders, Dagestani dick riders are going to chat shit in the comments, yeah? I've been planning to make this video for the last couple of days since I see the post that came out, but I've been busy. But when it comes to these sort of fighters from that region, all of yous lick arse. And I guarantee you, a lot of yous are saying, yeah, Chimaev, he should move up, fight Alex Pereira. No, he hasn't done enough to warrant that. I'm sorry. He hasn't. And you can say I'm being biased. I'm not being biased. I'm just saying the truth. And like I always try to do on this channel, I don't want to be biased. Whether I like someone more than the other, I want to give you guys the truth. Yeah, I want to give a balanced opinion. And in my opinion, Khamzat Chimaev needs to focus on the middleweight division and do more before he can warrant a big fight like him against Alex Pereira. Or even forget Alex Pereira. Before he can move up to 205 pounds. You know what? If he wants to move up, vacate the belt. and move up, and I'll happily accept that. But at this current stage of time, if he actually wants to, I don't think the UFC is going to do all this double champ stuff anymore unless you can actually defend both belts, I'm guessing. But Khamzat Chimaev, bro, you need to focus on your division. Defend your belt, even if it's 2-3 times. Defend your belt. Like, I'm not being funny. With the damage, he didn't take any damage in that fight. So realistically, he could fight again in January. Realistically, he could fight again in December. But no, we're probably not going to see Khamzat Chimaev till next year. Look at Merab Dvalishvili. He's back in December, and he just fought 2 weeks ago. So come on, man. People, stop dick riding, yeah? And this is my point with a lot of MMA fans and the MMA community. You guys like to make excuses for certain fighters that come from a certain region. But when it's everybody else is like, nah, he has to do this, he has to do that. Why is it one thing for all these other fighters, but certain fighters from a certain region, it's different? And that's just my point. I've got nothing against Khamzat Chimaev. I do think he dominates a lot of guys just because of his style. But yeah, that's just my opinion. As usual, like and subscribe, guys. And to all you fucking Americans in the comments saying, shut your bitch ass up. How about you shut your bitch ass up and stop getting so upset because I'm giving my opinion, man? Stop hiding behind the screen talking shit. Okay? It's really not that deep. It's all fun and games. Like I always like to say, a lot of the people that hide behind them screens talking shit, forget me, they wouldn't say it to half of the people that they say all this shit to online. They wouldn't say it to them in person. So you know what? If that makes you feel like more of a man, or if that makes you feel like the bigger person because you're telling me to shut up, cool, buddy. As I like to respond to a lot of you guys, sure, buddy, sure. Like and subscribe, guys.